A very warm welcome to the newsroom. I am Fidelia Aguncha. The State Executive Committee of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Ekiti State has suspended Governor Kayode Fayemi. According to a statement released by the party on Friday, the governor was suspended due to his numerous anti-party activities, especially his role in the recently concluded governorship election in Edo State, which saw the People's Democratic Party (PDP), that's its candidate Godin emerge as winner. The party claimed that Fayemi hosted controversial PDP member Femi Fani-Kayode in the government house in Ado-Ekiti during the run-up to the Edo governorship elections. The party also alleged that Fayemi played a huge role in the gubernatorial election in Oyo State, where he supported the PDP candidate to defeat his party's candidate. The Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress has dismissed the ruling of the National Industrial Court restraining them from going on strike beginning from Monday. Justice Ibrahim Galadima had issued the interim order following an ex-parte application filed by a group, Peace and Unity Ambassadors Association, through their council. In his order, he also restricted the labor unions from disrupting, restraining, picketing, or preventing the workers from assessing their offices on September 28, 2020, or any other date. But reacting to the order, NLC President Ayuba Waba dismissed it, saying he had not been served, adding that the group that filed the suit was not his employers. Now, the Air Task Force of Operation Lafia Dole has destroyed Boko Haram terrorist hideouts and neutralized several of their fighters at Bula Sabo and Dole in Borno State. The success was achieved through airstrikes conducted on the 23rd of September 2020 to mark the launch of a new subsidiary operation tagged Hailstorm 2, which is an air interdiction operation aimed at taking out identified Islamic State of West Africa Province ISWAP and Boko Haram terrorist targets in the Lake Chad and Sambisa forest areas of Borno State. Coordinator, Defense Media Operations, Major General John Anenche, said the location was targeted because the settlement was being used by the terrorists as a venue to plan and launch attacks against locations in their surrounding areas. President Muhammadu Buhari has explained that the recently passed Companies and Allied Matters Act of 2020, will enhance transparency and corporate accountability in the fight against corruption. President Buhari spoke in a video message presented at the Open Government Partnership 2020 Virtual Leaders Summit on the sidelines of the 75th session of the United Nations General Assembly UNGA in New York, United States. He said the act provides a legal framework for the implementation of beneficial ownership information disclosure in Nigeria. Now, some Nigerians, especially religious leaders, have kicked against the provisions in the KAMA Act, saying it gives too much power to the government. Oil prices slipped on Friday and were set for a weekly decline due to mounting worries about the impact on fuel demand and widespread resurgence in coronavirus infections, as well as some concern about the likely return of export from Libya. Brent crude was down by 4 cents at $41.90 a barrel, while U.S. crude dropped by 8 cents to $40.23 a barrel. Meanwhile, Brent is heading for a drop of nearly 3% this week, with U.S. crude on track for a decline of around 2%. Both benchmarks are also heading for a monthly decline, which would be the first for Brent in 6 months. Mali's new president is to be sworn into office 5 weeks after the overthrow of Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta. Former Defense Minister Ba Ndor, who is 70, was picked by the coup leader Colonel Assimi Goïta to head a transitional government on 2 elections, which are expected in 18 months. Goïta will serve as his vice. The appointment of a civilian president was a condition for the West African Regional Group, ECOWAS, for it to lift the sanctions it imposed on Mali after the coup. Uruguay captain Diego Godin has signed for Calgary from Serie A rivals Inter Milan on a 3-year deal. Both clubs announced a new deal late on Thursday. The 34-year-old joined Inter Milan in 2019 after 9 seasons with Atletico Madrid, where he was captain and won La Liga in 2014 and 2 Europa League titles. Godin played 36 games for Inter last season, helping the team reach the Europa League final. And that's the latest from the newsroom at this time. Many thanks for watching.